respect. She's on the attitude respect.
Are you a MAGA follower? Please do not come to Mexico. Do not come to Cancun. Do not come to Puerto Vallarta or Acapulco. Stay in the United States. Eat your Taco Bells. Eat your burritos. Eat your whatever you got back home. In Mexico, we already know that MAGA people hate Mexicans. We already know that you support Donald Trump, who is a really bad guy for Mexicans. They are putting our people in prisons. They are attacking our people. They are disappearing little children, separating families. We don't like MAGA people here in Mexico. And if you come, please do not bring your orange hat saying MAGA. Do not come with your shirt saying MAGA, because I've seen cases where MAGAs have been attacked by Mexicans in Cancun. At least they get knocked on their head, or at least they insult them, and we are right. We know you hate us in the United States, so why are you gonna come to Cancun with your offending us with your MAGA shirts or hats? Stay in the United States. You're better there. Why do you come to Cancun? Why do you come to Mexico? If you don't like us, stay there.
Y'all going to Mexico wearing MAGA hats as if y'all not gonna get touched by the motherfucking people there, and that's crazy. Bitch, how racist do you have to be and out of touch with society do you have to be to show up in Mexico wearing Make America Great Again motherfucking merch and logos and think you're safe? You think that you're safe being racist in Mexico? First of all, why are you going to Mexico knowing good and goddamn well you don't like Mexican people and you want them to be deported? What the fuck are you doing in Mexico for spring break? Baby, you're gonna get touched. Baby, you're gonna get tapped on the shoulder. Baby, they're getting you the fuck up out of there. Like, immediately. Like, I don't understand. And this is why I say they need to keep the Department of Education, but even if, bitch, you still wouldn't pick up a book and learn something. Because there is no way that you thought you could travel to another country that you don't like and they're not gonna fucking tap your ass on the shoulder. Even me. I love Mexico. I love the people. I love the culture. And I love President Claudia. But, baby, I even know as an American right now, we are not popular. They can't stand our motherfucking asses. I would be damned if I went to another country, all right, and I didn't do my research and I didn't understand what was going on in this time period to be respectful to those people. Like, what the fuck? Everything outside of the United States of America, everyone is watching us, baby. We are on the Jumbotron, and they gonna get us as soon as we touch down. I need y'all to start doing your due diligence and pick up a motherfucking book.
These Trump supporters thought they could stroll into Mexico wearing bright red MAGA hats like they were still back home in a red state rally. In their hometowns, those hats draw nods, high fives, even free beers. But the second you leave that bubble into a big city, a blue state, or a foreign country, the cheers dry up fast. And in Mexico, that hat doesn't just look out of place. It looks like a bad joke that walks you straight into what can only be described as FAFO season, the international edition. Jay the You weirdo. Oh my God. Damn. Y'all going to Mexico wearing MAGA hats? I hope like hell that y'all took coolers of food, because when y'all go to them Mexican restaurants with them MAGA hats on, them chimichangas going to be lit, baby. They going to be taking turns going back and forth to the bathroom, making y'all orders singing a shitty caca shitty jungle just for you. A shitty caca. A shitty caca. Give him coyote poo-poo. They going to y'all up. Y'all gonna go back home with Viva like Aonis. We got grave visits. Let me give you some tips. Fountain drinks ain't supposed to be slimy at the bottom. I would drink bottled water if I were you. And I know y'all really don't like spicy foods. So I recommend you get the habaneros. Those jalapenos are spicy. You want to get habaneros. And if you didn't take a bottled water, I recommend you get a lemonade to go with your meal. You'll say, fuck me. I mean, thank me later. I saw a video of a lady that arrived at the airport in Cancun, I think in Gaw, and she was wearing a Make America Great Again hat. And this guy confronted her and started like cussing at her and being like, go back to the US since you hate us so much and you voted for him. And she was like acting like a typical Karen, like all scared. You know how they get like whenever you call them out. And it blows my mind that they had the audacity to go to Mexico. Like what? Like please. If you are one of those hating asses that voted for him, don't go to Mexico. You're not accepted there. You're not. You really aren't. You're the first one to scream at us to go back to our country. Well, then stay in yours. It's as simple as that. Stay in your country. Don't come to ours, especially wearing the hat. And don't be acting surprised when people call you out like you are poking the V.
Today's world political identities don't just stop at borders. For MAGA supporters living or traveling in Mexico, the red cap has become more than a slogan. It's a target. From ash wears on the street to outright hostage. We are uncovering how American politics is sparkling tension south of the border. These are stories captured in raw stitches of videos that show the hate MAGA supporters face in Mexico.
You need to take that hat off now. It's disgusting. You're disgusting. You're wearing this outfit that my husband bought for this country. And look at you. Look at you. You're a piece of doo-doo and you know it. You've ruined this country. You and all of your people that are robots. Robots. You're robots. You drank the Kool-Aid, didn't you, huh? Didn't you?
Ask you to remove the hat while getting in my car. I'm gonna ask you to remove the hat while you getting in my car.
What's wrong with my hat?
Do you see what's going on in the world right now? I have y'all even turned on the TV. I'm one of those.
You're one of those?
And you're one of those that's not. As I can see. Because you all parading around with him with that on.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? This is are you racist?
I'm not racist at all.
Okay then. So what are you talking
What
about?
I'm trying to say, like, I'm scared for my life. Because everything very.
Oh my God.
Everything that's happening and you sitting up there parading around wearing that. Can you please take that off or get out of my car?
Bro.
It's 110 degrees. Either you take it off or go stand in the heat. Because I'm in AC. I'm cool.
And let me make something absolutely clear, unless it wasn't already. If you voted for Trump, you are not allowed in Mexico. You are not allowed in Cabos, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Aguascalientes, none of that. Guess what, baby? That's all in Mexico. You don't like us, we don't like you. Don't go there. Stay in your country. Figure it out. Vacation, I don't know, maybe Nebraska perhaps. One of the red states that you love so much. Stay there. Don't have margaritas, don't have tequila, no tacos, no enchiladas, none of that for you. Stick to what you know. Maybe a burger, perhaps. No cheese.
Now, I was just on a cruise from California to Mexico, and I got on the ship, and of course, there has to be one white old man wearing a hat that says, "Make America Great Again." Now, this man wore that hat everywhere. And I'm talking about in the windjammer, in the fine dining area, in the hot tub, in the pool, while he was sitting down by the pool. He wore that hat everywhere. And when he would get kind of like, the side eye look people give, because now when I see a red hat, I'm just automatically kind of cringe. He would tip his hat like this as a gesture of like basically saying, screw you, right? But do you know where he didn't wear that hat? When we got off on Cabo San Lucas, wasn't wearing that hat. When we got off on Puerto Vallarta, wasn't wearing that hat. Now I wonder why. Why was he so brazen and bold to wear that hat on the cruise and sit around and talk with everybody about how great Trump is? But then when he went to the countries in Mexico, didn't wear that hat. And he didn't wear it because he's a coward. Because he knows that if he wore that in Mexico, people will be livid at him. Because of how Trump has treated all the people that live there. And I agree with this woman. I agree that if you are going to support Donald Trump, you don't get to go to places like Mexico and enjoy all the beauty that they have to offer. You don't deserve to go there because people like Trump don't treat those people with human decency. And so you don't get to have the benefits of all the things that they offer us. Okay, that's just my 2 cents. All my love.
You gotta see this. A Trump supporter got kicked out of a bar in Michigan for wearing a MAGA hat, and they had a complete meltdown on camera and started claiming discrimination. It's just too good. Take a look.
Because you're a Trump supporter.
I know, but don't you guys want our money?
No, actually we don't.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Out.
Because I'm wearing a Trump
Yes.
vest. That's wild.
I don't care. Get out.
We can call the police, or you can just leave.
You know this is like discrimination, right?
Oh, boo-hoo! Boo fucking who! Get out of my bar.
Yeah, it's interesting how the pro-business Republican Party is now attacking a business for operating in the way that they want to. You cannot call the police and claim discrimination if you're being kicked out for wearing a MAGA hat. You do not have a right to be in that business. No shoes, no shirt, no service. That's a principle here in the United States. And this video really encompasses MAGA because they have the biggest victim complex. If they're not served in a business that doesn't want to serve them, they'll claim that they're calling the cops on you. It's insane.
We're on cameras up here. No, I just want to make sure I got this. Yeah, what's up? I'm Michael Weitzel. I'm being asked to leave by the police because of Donald Trump.
Hey, I'm a Donald Trump.
You're a Trump fan?
I'm a MAGA. Yes, I am.
So I just want
all these coppers you got to deal with are MAGA, but they're not political. They don't want any kind of political.
So those flags over there.
Those are pre-approved.
Those flags over there. Those aren't political. So my question to you guys is: are these rules equally enforced on everybody?
And here's my question to you.
And the only way I can do that is if I enforce it with you.
Or you just go out.
Go out and handcuff. So I'm being threatened with arrest. What law am I breaking? What am I? We ask you to leave, and you stay. You're asking me to leave. Am I being evicted from the premises?
You're gonna be evicted from the premises. You want to make a big?
We're gonna walk up. I'm being evicted from the premises because of Donald Trump. Because we can't wear Donald Trump hats in public, and so now I'm being evicted from the premises. We need a big procession to get me out of here. Trump is not welcome in St. Louis City SC Club. Trump is not welcome here. I'm giving Mac, you guys.
We're the ones. We're usually better than that.
I know. We're the ones who don't complain about everything and cry about
Exactly. I know.
But if we're gonna do
the
this,
policy of the department, we don't want. Oh, you just take the hat off and go back in.
if I take the hat off, I can go back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're already past that.
We're past that.
You already gave that chance to you.
No, that's fine.
Just for this game.
Just for this game. Okay.
Something like that because I don't nobody more pro.
He gets it. He's just following the rules. It's not his fault.
Okay, well,
but this is the stadium's rules here.
You're good, man.
Thank you, sir. Hey. So that's what happens if you wear a Donald Trump hat to a St. Louis City Soccer Club game. Thanks for watching.
You're in my neighborhood. The neighborhood. Yeah, the neighborhood. Exactly.
What we have seen is more than just a clash of opinion. It's a deep reflection of how political branding can carry weight far beyond US soil. In Mexico, MAGA hats, flag, and even casual conversation about Trump often ignite anger. For many Mexicans, the MAGA movement is tied directly to politics they believe targeted their people, from immigration crackdown to border war rhetoric. This is why some lashed out, often seeing MAGA supporters not as individuals, but as a working symbol of those politics. But on the flip side, MAGA supporters in Mexico often say they feel misunderstood. To them, the movement is about freedom, patriotism, and putting American first, not aid for others. When these two realities collide, what we see is tension, hostile, and in some cases, dangerous confrontation. The stitches of the video you've just watched show this divide in real, unfiltered movement, not scripted, not spoiled, but raw experience that can't be ignored. What does this mean for the future? It raises bigger questions. So political identity comes with a warning label when you cross into another country. Can people ever separate politics of a government from individual wearing slogan? And most importantly, can we learn to debate without hate? to disagree without humanizing each other. At the end of the day, politics will always be divisive. Whether you support MAGA or strongly oppose it, the conversation must move away from hostile and towards understanding. Because when we stop listening, the circle of hate continues on both sides. Thanks for watching. Big credit goes to the stitches of the video that helped pair this story together. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share this documentary with others, like the video. If you find it eye-opener, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to hear what you think. Have you witnessed or experienced this kind of political hostile in Mexico or somewhere else? Your voice matters. Until next time, stay informed, stay respectful, and keep the conversation alive. Thanks.